I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Let us pray. Dear Lord, we ask your blessing tonight on this council meeting. Grant our city leaders the wisdom, patience, and understanding to make the best decisions for our city and its people. Amen.
Amen.
Could I have a roll call, please?
Mr. Hunker.
Here.
Mr. Ashman.
Here.
Mrs. Armstrong.
Here.
Mr. Rogers.
Here.
Ms. Yezzo.
Here.
Reverend Agnew. Here. Mr. Schramm.
Here.
You should have all received copies of the minutes of the last meeting. Are there any additions or corrections? If not, they will stand approved as received. Do we have any correspondence? No. Then we move on to reports of officers of the city, and we'll start with the mayor.
I don't have a report today. I gotta leave early here. I got a prior commitment. I'll be here till 5:30. If it runs longer than that, I gotta leave. So if anybody has any questions for me, I'll entertain them now.
Any questions for the mayor?
Boy, this was easy.
Is that all, Mayor? Service Director, Mr. Sutek.
I'm going to keep things real quick and simple on that. Council approved the emergency for the Mansueto to do the roof down at the water plant. I'll get Mr. Regis to get the PO written up. And I talked to the gentleman from Mansueto so they can get it on the docket so we can maybe move to get things working pretty quick. So we have no issues with the water plant on the roof itself. So pretty much everything else is moving in. The water plant finishing up a couple other things, so everything's good on that end. That's all.
Anything else? That's all. Any questions for Mr. Sutek? Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Madam President.
Auditor, Mr. Regis.
I don't have much to say. We had a finance committee meeting today at 10 o'clock. We covered a lot of things. I think it went very well. I'll leave Walter to that to this committee and let him report on it.
Thank you, Mr. Regis. Law Director, Mr. Stecker, anything?
No report.
Police Chief, Chief Murphy.
At the end of the month report for August. Police Department took in 769 total calls processed by our dispatchers. 601 calls were with police response. 160 calls were EMS and fire response, and 8 calls for city services. Of the police activity, we investigated 166 complaints, 60 follow-up investigations, 96 traffic stops, 51 assist other unit calls, 39 juvenile complaints, 3 runaway or unruly calls, 24 arrests, 32 criminal cases processed for prosecution, 12 suspicious activity calls, 22 domestic violence calls, 13 animal complaints, 1 assist EMS, 15 vehicle accidents, 6 alarm drops, 20 warrant services, 10 threats or harassment investigations, 1 suicide attempt, 1 suicide, 3 fights, 1 death investigation, 1 breaking and entering, 2 larcenies, 1 stolen vehicle, 2 shoplifters, 1 narcotics investigation, 5 hang-up 911 calls, 8 disabled vehicle calls, and 6 open door calls. Currently, we have 2 active impounded vehicles, 3 forfeited and abandoned impounded vehicles have been auctioned, and total revenue collected was $1,512. 1 vehicle was auctioned and bidder defaulted. This vehicle is currently back up for auction. Total fees collected from the impounded vehicles in August was $250. An update on the Flock camera license plate readers. 3 of the Flock LPRs have been installed. We're waiting for the installation of 3 more to begin training and full implementation. And I just want to say thank you to Chief Coletti and the Shadyside Police Department for providing us with a rear seat and rear partition from one of their decommissioned vehicles. This equipment will be put to good use by converting one of our former K-9 vehicles into a useful patrol vehicle. And that's all I have.
Any questions for the chief? Mrs. Armstrong?
There have been a lot of complaints about cars being parked at the end of the street, right by the stop sign, right where the fire hydrant is, and it is potentially creating an accident. What can you do about that?
Anyone who would call in, we investigate each and every parking complaint to address it. and
Do you have to wait for a phone call?
Take enforcement. If we see it, we'll take enforcement action as well.
I mean,
Or notify the vehicle owner, let them know of the infraction, see if they'll correct the situation as well.
It's, I realize there are a lot of cars per family, but I can see that, I mean, I've seen it myself, that they need to, if you could instruct your members to at least be on the lookout for that and start at least issuing warnings or something so that people know that they are violating and could possibly face a fine.
Will do. And,
Thank you.
and anyone that would call, please have them also call us and make us aware of the situation. We can't be everywhere at once, but if we do see something, you know, anyone I would ask, see something, say something, please.
Anything else for the chief? Thank you, Chief.
Welcome.
Fire Department, Chief Smith.
Next year report, I do want to let you guys know that our bottles that council approved for purchase did get delivered. They are in service. All apparatus have 6 years. So thank you guys again. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Are there any other officers who would like to report? I don't see anyone. Then we'll move on to reports of committees and finance and audit. Mr. Hunker.
Okay, we had our finance meeting this morning, and everything went well. It was, the meeting was for the motions that we made at the last meeting. And there was some discussion on all of them, and there was only one that we had some issues with, and that's the one for street. Now I've been brought up a couple more questions about street. You know, actually how much money's going in, what we're going to need to finish the year. So I think we need to get some of that information from Jack and have another meeting to make sure that we can do what we're saying here, because what we were told today that we had 2% that we put in the, I guess in the spring. And then, so we passed an additional 3% last meeting, and we only need 1 to get that 3. But with the questions that have been brought up, I mean, I don't know personally, I think we need more information, I really do. I mean, you know, one thing I'd like to see a breakdown of the income tax. Maybe that'd help us all understand, you know, who gets what out of the income tax. I mean, percentages, I mean, something like that, so we can have we can see something. Because I'm just getting confused on this, and I would like to see us have another meeting, and that's what I recommend. But like I said, it's up to council.
I agree. Is that all, Mr. Hunker?
That's all.
Street, Mr. Rogers.
No report.
Ordinance, Reverend Agnew.
No report.
Sewer sidewalk, Mr. Ashman.
Last meeting, Mr. Stecker updated us on the consensus of Mr. Probst's property, and since then I have no updated reports.
Safety, Mr. Schramm.
All I have is with the fire department, and we changed the radius several months back for the fire department's bylaws to be within 7 miles of the city building. And all 4 departments, and both chiefs would like to change. It stated before in the bylaws, to be eligible to run for Chief 1 or Chief 2 position, a member must be eligible voting citizen living within the corporation limits of the city of Martins Ferry. They would like to change the bylaws to read, to be eligible to run for Chief 1 or Chief 2, be a member must live within 7-mile radius of the city building in Martins Ferry. They want to make that change. But council will have to vote on it.
Address that under miscellaneous. Thank you, Mr. Schramm. Service, Mr. Schramm.
No report.
Okay. Real estate, building, and grounds, Mr. Hunker.
No report.
Cemetery, Ms. Yesso? Nothing, okay. Public relations, Mr. Rushman?
No report.
Utility, Mr. Hunker?
The only thing I would like to do in the near future, maybe end of the month, beginning of next month, is have a utility meeting. So, I mean, is there, utility committee is there any specific? I mean, October, give us plenty of time. Andy, you'll have everything together then, probably. You got most of it together now?
Pretty much, end of the month, like I said, the new bills have gone out this week. So probably, if you want to do something later, end of the month.
End of the month? You want to do it like 25th of September?
Okay, yeah.
Utility meeting, 25th at 10 a.m.
Wait a second, hold on. September 25th at 10?
Bob? It's Susan.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
For
well,
utility?
Yeah. Is that,
I can do that.
okay. All right?
September 25th, 10
10
a.m.,
a.m.
Utility Committee.
Yep. Thank you.
Code, Reverend Agnew?
No report.
Income tax, Mrs. Armstrong?
No report.
Are there any other liaisons or committees that would like to report? Mr. Shane?
Back to this bylaw change, I'd like council members to think it over for the next 2 weeks. Maybe next meeting on the 17th, we'll vote on it either yay or nay.
So you're not expecting an answer this evening?
Right.
Yes, Mr. Rogers?
Mr. Councilman Tran, why do they want the change?
Because the department's declining and there's members outside the city of Martinsburg that would like to run for that job and they can't. That's the main reason.
Thank you.
Are there any other committees or liaisons? If not, we'll move on to hearing of any resident relative to any matter which may properly be brought to the attention of council. If a resident would like to speak about a measure that we can address, approach the microphone, give your name and address for the record, and please limit your speaking to the 5 minutes set by council.
My name's Greg Roby, representative of Kingdom of Heaven, 1053 Broadway Street. We know why I'm here. Speaking on behalf of what I came here 3 months ago, and I'm just asking if we can get some answers. When I say we, because I think there's a lot of people in this city that was interested about what happened without having to go through the details. You all know what happened. And I have not gotten no answers yet. And from the last time that I was here, I recall that you were saying that I was supposed to speak with Andy and the chief and different things. And so I want to see if we can get answers to the situation. Where is the reports?
Ms. Roby, as I understand this, this is an ongoing investigation. As far as I've been informed, they've not completed the investigation.
Can I finish speaking and I'll answer that for you?
Well, I just talked to the chief right before the meeting about this, and if the investigation isn't completed, I can't address that in an open meeting.
Okay, so I have recordings of saying that it's already over. And I've talked to him. That's what I want
I'm
to
only
address.
telling you what I was told this
Okay,
evening.
so can I keep speaking about the situation, maybe?
If you're going to direct the particulars,
So what I want to know
Can't.
is what happened to the investigation of the officers then? There was supposed to be an investigation. I filed 2 complaints against officers, and I was told that they would be investigated. I've talked to him multiple times. I even just talked to him last week. He sat and listened to a thing on me saying that there was no Belmont County investigation that's clear. We already called it, we seen it, we heard it, he heard it, and he said, I will get back to you. Regardless of that, before that, he was supposed to get back to me about what we talked about, even the reporting of the numbers of any juvenile incidences that he just made reports on now. He was supposed to get back to me about that before. So I'm asking what happened to the investigation of the officers. Y'all don't want to give me the citizens report Fine, I know legally, and Paul can maybe vouch for this, legally I'm supposed to be turned over, or anyone's supposed to be turned over to city reports. If there's an investigation on me, what about every rest of the citizens? They've been being turned away, so could we get answers to that? If there was an investigation, was there an investigation of the officers Cole and Young? Who's responsible? I was told it was supposed to be him. Then I was told since he's part of it, it's supposed to be Sergeant Vince. Vince said that he was willing to give over the report once they found that the Belmont prosecutor said that what they sent is there's nothing. We have that. So I just came last week and talked to him about this, and he said he would get back to me. He admitted to me that he didn't watch all of the tapes. It's 3 months later. Did he sit with Andy and watch the tapes as y'all said they were supposed to watch the tapes? Why is there nobody getting back to me and reporting to me? Can we get answers to this? And that's basically what it comes down. I would like an answer of why I was the only one citizen removed from this park, said I can't be on the stage no more. Why is that after I said, you didn't see me down at the park praying with the little kids, all of a sudden I can't, I'm called, 2 cop cars called. I addressed this last time. Can we just get answers? Listen, this whole thing can be solved with this, an apology. All I came here to do was this little man right here was told he's a victim of me, and Clint LaCondis was told he's a victim of me. The police officers know about it. They went there and called them that and said that. What charges that I do to make these kids a victim? It's not fair, and you guys are our representatives. That's the only reason why I'm here. You guys are representatives, so can we get an answer or an apology? In an investigation, my last thing was, since you keep saying there's an investigation, if there's an investigation, is it by Martins Ferry Police Station or is it by a certain citizen? I mean, certain cop. If it's a certain cop, can we get a reason why? I just get a reason why? And bring the whole world and investigate me in front of everyone and ask me the questions of whatever the so-called investigation is. I'm tired of this. I have a cloud over my head. I got one councilman's wife lied on me. I've been in court for 2 weeks. And then I finally beat that case. And then I got almost hit by a car by the same councilman's wife. I need answers. I'm not here to play victim, but I'm here to get answers because I'm being targeted, slandered, my rights was violated, my face being attacked, and I'm asking if you guys can do something about it. The council, if it's out of your hands, then where do I go next if you can answer me? But all I want is an apology for them. Can someone apologize to this little kid? Council, what I said it, we got pastors on the thing. Is it right to tell a kid that they're a victim if they haven't been a victim? I would like that answer for one against just somebody. Can I get that answer?
None of us were there. That's the first thing. I can't say none of us were there. So I can't say yay or nay to that. The person who is the accuser, if it's wrong, that's who should make an apology if it's incorrect.
Can I get one from the chief? Can I get one from you?
As I said, it's.
As I told you, Greg, still looking into everything.
3 months later.
We're pretty close to a result.
3 months later, still looking into what? Looking into what? Just tell us what. What are you looking into?
Being that we're not looking into it, I can't give you those answers, Mr. Roby. I'm forced to rely on the police chief, the department, because we don't have that.
So you still have no power to make sure they do their jobs?
We do, but beyond asking him where things stand, he told me it's nearly completed. I can't go in and say, show me exactly, well, he can show me what he has, but that isn't gonna tell me when it's done. That's up to them, how long it takes.
Can I ask you to come up here and tell them when it's done? And what the investigation is about?
Like I told you, Greg, I'm looking into the matter of your complaint. And in reference to the investigations against you, you know the result on that. So I told you I would look into it, and once those is resolved, your public records request will be filled.
So what I want to make it clear is by legal rights, we are all entitled to public reports. There's a report, I just had an incident last week. I came in today and got the report right away. This is 3 months later, I can't get this report. And any investigation on me has nothing to do with the report, the incident. That's what I was here 3 months ago. You can investigate me for whatever, it has nothing to do with the incident report. You want to know why they don't do it? Because when they hand even just the written part, it's going to be contrary to the videos you're supposed to be watching. That's why. And it involves other officers who took me in the back illegally with 2 other officers. Now, I've already talked to other officers who said, this is wrong. I thought I could come here today trusting our city council. How dare we pray to God and ask God to protect our city, but then when I come up here, we say, there's nothing we can do. So he has all that power?
He's under the mayor and the service director, Mr. Roby.
I don't want to blame nothing on the mayor. The mayor did his job.
We are not, there's a division of powers. This isn't our power. That's all I'm saying. We can say, Chief, want you to get that finished. That's done.
Only thing I ask for
That's all I'm
is,
saying.
Chief, do you feel it's okay that you or your officers told 2 kids and their families that they're victims? Is there any victim from your understanding from me?
The question is rhetorical, like I said, in reference to your complaint. I mean, looking at your complaint, that requires looking at a lot of different body cameras.
How long does it take? 3 months?
Mayor.
It's being looked into. It's going to take as long as it's going to take. Like I told you, it's going to be appropriate and precise.
3 months. But I have the videos. We could sit down today and watch them.
I know that myself or Andy, and I don't believe any of councils have seen any of the videos from the body cameras or any other deemed evidence or any other incident. I will say this, Mr. Roby does deal with the kids. The rec center, I gave Mr. Roby a key to, he's an excellent basketball player in school. I know him when he was in school. I know all about past incidents. We also have multiple cameras in the rec center. I watch the rec center. Actually, when I give Mr. Roby the key first, I watch the rec center about every time he went in to make sure everything was done as we agreed to. I personally have no problem with it. I haven't seen any issue with the kids. I'm not saying there's nothing to be investigated. I don't know that. I'm just saying I haven't seen anything inappropriate. As far as the park incident in the stage, my thing is if they made Mr. Roby get off the stage, why isn't everybody else off the stage? I drive by there every day. There's kids on the stage every day. There's inappropriate stuff wrote on the park bench last week. We had to go down and paint the benches. The next time they write the N word, the F word, and everything else on the benches, we're gonna take the picnic tables out of the park and they can sit on the ground. They can write on the ground. You know, we need to get control of the youth. My thing is that until Mr. Roby does something inappropriate, he's filling a void. If that void's not filled, your bad people will fill that void for these kids. I know I used to be one of these kids when I grew up. I know exactly what they're going through. I would like to see us, and I know, Chief, some of this stuff takes time. Mr. Roby, I know that you want it done as quickly as possible. If we can get it done as quickly as possible and as thoroughly as possible, that'd be a great thing. Get this thing put behind the city, get it behind Mr. Roby, the police department, however it flies. The big thing is my concern is not for Mr. Roby. I mean, I represent you as a citizen. My concern is for these kids. So, this whole thing, the drama that involves this is not good for these kids. Because I deal with some of the kids, I don't know this young man, but I deal with some of the kids that Mr. Roby deals with, and they tell me about it. I hear about it.
My question is, what is this thing that we need to deal with? Can you clarify what it is? What are we dealing with? Yes, we keep saying, let's just hurry up and deal with it, and there's a time frame. What? Just tell me. I don't care what it is. Just tell me what it is. What is, just keep saying investigation. Belmont County keeps saying they sent us something. There's nothing that we're doing with it. He's heard it, and he said he'll get back to me. I don't even care about that anymore. Tell me what you're talking about, what we have to get rid of. I don't even know what it is. It's not fair, and I'm human. Trust me, I'm human. I'm human, and I think I've been handling this with very much God's peace. But when you got cars trying to hit you when you're walking at 6:30 in the morning, you got little kids scared. I got kids in this city. At least tell me what it is. And I've told y'all what it is. Because you're going to see on the cameras the corruption, and they know it. And so with that being said, that's why they're trying to hold off on the cameras. That's why they're doing it.
Is that what your,
It's 100%.
is that what your information request is?
My information request was I filed on Officer Cole 2 times. Now, what does that got to do with my investigation for whatever they're investigating me for? And he says, well, we haven't had time to get into it, but you got time to investigate me about what? Like, just tell me what it is. So what are you still investigating me for? It has nothing to do with nothing else. No human being can be this calm. And Mayor, you mentioned something about people bring up my past. Tell me what my past was, please. I'm still wondering what that means.
Mr. Roby, we're getting to the end of our time here, and
You just got to deal with
I'm
God.
not-
You just got to all deal with God. Every single one of you got to deal with God. He's in the power of this. I just want to see if anyone's man enough to tell me what it is. Investigate all you want, but when the kids start acting up, it's on y'all. If anything happens to my kids, it's on y'all.
Mr. Roby, I'm not trying to give you a hard time.
It seems like it.
You're beyond my power here.
Okay, but I was interjecting too. Is that proper? I know how to run the city councils. I wasn't supposed to be interjecting with my 5 minutes. This is the same thing we had a problem with the cops. I know the laws. I know how it runs. So I'm done talking now, but wait, that was out of line. Having a cop pick me up a week ago was out of line to come talk to me at my house. Anyone know about that?
No, we don't.
Exactly, but I understand now. Won't come back to another council meeting. If y'all don't got no power, then I'm gonna exercise mine. It's as simple as that.
We don't directly control the police department.
Okay. Appreciate you. But let it be known, I'm gonna exercise my power in the city.
I understand
So,
Good evening, Council. I'm Lisa Ward. I'm the Executive Director of the Mental Health and Recovery Board, and we serve Belmont, Harrison, and Monroe counties, but tonight I just want to talk a few minutes about Belmont County. Our office is located in St. Clairsville. The board has been around since the early 70s. We had a levy put on the ballot in 2015. It was actually a replacement with reduction. And in 2015, that levy passed, and it has been 10 years already, and it is time to be on the ballot again this November. And it will be a renewal levy. It will not be a raise in taxes. And tonight, I have some brochures, I'll leave them here, but I wanted to make sure you understood that these levy dollars support our families, they support our communities, and they provide us with a crisis response system that we truly need here in rural Appalachia, Ohio. For instance, some of you may have children or grandchildren in the Belmont County school districts. Levy dollars fund the Educational Services Center. Through Student Services, we're in all 12 schools in Belmont County providing early intervention and prevention services. We also are in the community providing mental health and substance abuse prevention services for adults. Unfortunately, I would like to stand here and be able to tell you that we don't need prevention, but in Belmont County, we have had an increase in our suicide rates. From 23 to 24, it was up by 4%. And from 24 to 25 right now, we're going to triple. And that's very, very concerning. So these prevention services that we support through levy dollars are very important. Some of you may also be aware of the Belmont County CARES program. It's run out of the Cumberland Trail Fire Department. That is a program that we also support with our levy dollars. Chad does an excellent job working with first responders, such as police, firemen, identifying individuals who call 911 repeatedly, but maybe it's because they have a mental health issue or a substance abuse issue. And the Belmont County CARES program is right there on scene working with Coleman Health Services, who does our crisis services. I also want to mention the work we do with the Belmont County Jail. Unfortunately, individuals with mental health and SUD concerns end up in our jails because we don't have enough services in our communities. So we did partner with the Belmont County Jail. We have a counselor in there. We have a reentry specialist who tries to help individuals break that cycle so that individuals can get the treatment they need instead of being in jail. I don't know if any of you also are aware of the Bell Harmon. Has anybody heard of Bell Harmon in Barnesville? It's a withdrawal detox facility that's here for Belmont County. It opened 2 years ago. Cedar Ridge served 156 individuals in the first year with a 75% success rate. So again, for the first time in many, many years, we have a place where Belmont County residents can go for detox. All of you are aware a few months ago the impact and the loss of East Ohio Regional Hospital's emergency room that greatly hit our crisis services. And so when individuals are now involuntary, the two choices we have are WVU Barnesville and Harrison County WVU, which it's unrealistic to drive folks from Belmont County to Harrison County. So now with Trinity opening, and again, WVU Barnesville has really stepped up to the plate. But those particular instances, we did 588 screenings last year of both, that's a mixture of adults and youth. So I have these for you to take a look at. I just wanted to remind you tonight the importance of our levy, asking for your support. These also have QR codes on the back you can scan. It will take you to our website. You can get more information. Some of you may have also heard when we talk about crisis, we are building a crisis stabilization unit and a 24-hour behavioral health urgent care facility out on off of 70 near Fox Run Hospital. The board was able to secure over $5 million in ARPA dollars to build it, and Coleman Health Services will be running it, and it should be open in March of 2026. So instead of our family members, our friends, and our neighbors having to go all the way to Columbus for a respite stay, there will be 6 beds available here in Belmont County. So again, I won't take up too much more of your time. I know you have a lot of important things to get to, but I'd really encourage you to think about this and call any questions you might have in the future. I'm going to go ahead, if that's okay, and just leave these here. Sure. If anybody would like to pick them up on their way out, that'd be great. Any questions?
What's the millage?
1.25. 10 years ago, it was reduced from 1.50 to 1.25.
1.50, and then it reduced to 1.25?
Yep.
Okay.
All right,
So
thank
you're
you.
renewing the 1.25,
Yes.
okay. For 10 years, is that what you said?
Yes. At least that's the plan. Depends on other things.
Sounds good.
All right,
You've got our support.
thank you.
I'm just here as a citizen and a member at large of the Mental Health and Recovery Board. I actually live in Ferry. I spent 33 of my 45 years here. I've been a resident that long. I'm an Army veteran. My name's Nikki Wagan. Some of you know me. Some of you know my parents. Some of you probably knew my grandparents as well. But for a while there, when I got out of the Army, I wasn't okay. I came back with a hell of a substance abuse disorder. I was prescribed opiates when I was in, and I came back in the height of the opioid epidemic. I'm currently 13 years clean, thankfully, but 13 years ago when I needed somewhere to go, I didn't have anywhere to go, so I had to go out of state to get treatment. And I just want to make a testament to all the hard work that the Mental Health and Recovery Board, and in particular Lisa, has put in to make our tax dollars go far, and I'm happy that now there are options in and around Martins Ferry that we don't have to cross state lines, and we can keep the economy going here, so. Thank you guys very much. I appreciate your time.
Could you tell me your name one more time, just for the record?
Yeah, Nikki Wiegand, NIKKIWEIGAND.
Your address?
Thank you.
Your address?
Oh, 1128 Coleraine Pike.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Nikki, thank you for your service.
Thank you.
And congratulations on your surviving.
Thank you so much.
Are there any other citizens?
Thank you. The name is Richard Horde from 915 Virginia Street. First of all, any update regarding East Ohio Regional Hospital?
Not that I've heard recently.
Here's some negative things, and it's kind of concerning at this point. I know that it had been announced at one point that they would start with the reopening process with the medical office building, and it would be middle to late August. Now we're into September, and nothing's happening in that regard. Just kind of concerned, to be honest with you.
Friday, bankruptcy was filed against the hospital.
I'm sorry?
Friday, bankruptcy was filed against Dr. Johnson and his family. And Harold.
And that means it may not open?
That is correct.
Wow. That's very concerning, to say the least. Hopefully things will get turned around and we'll have East Ohio Regional Hospital once again serving people in this area. Thank you. Also, too, I heard some things. How would you best describe the financial situation in Martins Ferry at the present time? I know I heard some concerns expressed and so on. Just, is it a serious issue or at this point, or?
That would be Mr. Auditor's response. He's the fiscal officer.
Yeah, we're holding our own.
Okay,
I mean,
good.
we have no traffic funds to go out and do what we want to do, what needs to be done. The city holding its own, I mean, it's not as grim as it has been in the past.
All right.
So I think I know there's a lot of things that we talked about in the meeting today that we like to see done, but they take dollars until we can build that funds. You know, we're not gonna be able to do them, but we're gonna try to get as much done as we can.
Good. Well, that's encouraging. Thank you. Also, too, some good news, new business has come into Martins Ferry, which you're probably aware of. It was at the location where Complete Dental Care had been located on North Saint Highway. Now it's Mountain Air Heating and Cooling. They've moved there, so I think that's very positive. It's a good thing for the
We have
city.
some smaller businesses moving in town. There's been several new businesses pop up here lately, moved in, and so our buildings stay occupied. It seems like when one moves out of a building, another moves in.
Thank you. And also, I want to thank you all and give you a little bit of an update regarding what we have coming up Tuesday at the Martins Ferry Rec Center beginning at 6 o'clock, a town hall meeting with the Belmont County Commissioners. And Mayor, is there anything more that I need to do in that regard to help?
I don't believe so.
I think we got word out, and I think it's all set. So 6 p.m. at the Rec Center, September 9th, which is this coming Tuesday. So everything will be set. I don't need to do anything more at this point for you. Okay, I'll be looking forward to it.
We'll have everything under control.
Okay, I'll be looking forward to it. Thank you so much, and thanks to the commissioners also. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Horde.
Frank McBee, with the steelworkers here in Martins Ferry. Concerning with the Eastern High Regional Hospital with the bankruptcy, and I know the employees filed a lawsuit against them. Is the city going to do anything as far as back taxes that they owe? Are we going to be a secured creditor? Or,
Our avenue is going to be once a building's sold to whomever, eventually the taxes are going to be paid.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to get sooner or later, but I didn't know, how the procedure goes with the creditors, secured creditors, and you're not part of, the city won't be part of the.
No, we're not in the credit.
In the process, you won't be, you're not a creditor?
Tax thing. Once they buy and pay the taxes, then
Then they
we'll
go
receive
back.
our money as well.
Okay.
Would that be correct, Paul?
Generally, yes. I mean, there's some complexities to it, but for the most part, the city's claims are unpaid utilities, which we have put a lien on. Well, tonight we'll be putting a lien on for those, and then, our share of whatever the property taxes are. So the property taxes are a secured lien, they don't go away. if the physical building were to be sold in the bankruptcy proceedings, then we would get paid out of that.
Okay, yeah, because I knew there was property involved. I don't want to beat that horse, but that's what, thank you.
Thank you, Mr.
Thanks,
President.
Frank.
Are there any other citizens?
My name's Don Klein. I live at 1010 Dutch Hill Road. And unfortunately, I didn't make the last council meeting. I had a grandparent duty I had to perform. So I was just wondering what the status is of the repairs and the work that's going to be done up on Beretta Avenue and, excuse me, Dutch Hill Road. Where do we stand on that?
Yeah, that job is currently engineered out for bid. Work will start. Bid were accepted. The project was, I believe the accepted amount was $959,000 and some change.
Lower than what the projected engineer's cost
So,
was.
yeah, it did come in lower. So with work will not probably really kick off until springtime.
So
one
I'm
reason is
looking at another winter of
yeah, you're not gonna get asphalt. this year,
shoveling
if
all
that's
that
what
dirt
you're
out of
asking.
my
It's not gonna happen.
driveway again.
It's not gonna happen this year if that's what you're asking.
That's
It's
one
gonna
of the
be
things I
next
want to
year's
know, yeah.
project. And you're in the Peace Township end of it anyhow, even though
No.
it's our project, they're tied to us.
Yeah, well, the roads in Peace Township, I actually live inside the city.
Yeah.
My property line is the city limit line, so.
So it's not gonna begin until probably the first of the year, to be put on, especially for the paving. Who knows how long paving's gonna run into this year? I'm not gonna say they're not gonna, I don't think it would start the work going into winter with the ditching and everything. It's just gonna make a mess, but I'm not gonna rule that out either, because I've seen stranger stuff, so. Your job is in a process, hopefully here by, spring of next year when they start paving again, that project's completed.
Okay.
That's the schedule right now.
I'll hold you to that, John.
I'll be here.
Any other citizens? If not, that will take us to reading consideration of ordinances and resolutions. We have two ordinances this evening, both received on 9/2. They'll require suspension of the 72-hour rule. If you would like them read. One is about assessments. Let's start with that one. So we need someone to suspend the 72-hour rule. Mr. Hunker? I have a motion by Mr. Hunker that we suspend the 72-hour rule for reading the ordinance. Second by Reverend Agnew. Is there any discussion? If not, we'll have a roll call vote, please.
Mr. Hunker?
Yes.
Mr. Eschman?
Yes.
Mrs. Armstrong? Mr. Rogers?
Yes.
Ms. Yezo?
Yes.
Reverend Agnew?
Yes.
Mr. Schramm?
Yes.
By your action, you've suspended the 72-hour rule. We'll go ahead and read the ordinance.
An ordinance providing for assessments to be levied and authorizing the service director to certify those assessments to the Belmont County Auditor and declaring an emergency.
Council's now heard the reading of the ordinance. What's the pleasure of council? Mr. Schramm?
Make a motion to pass the ordinance as read.
Suspension of rules for the three readings. Motion by Mr. Schramm that we suspend the rules for three readings, second by Mr. Hunker. Is there any discussion? If not, we'll have a roll call vote.
Mr. Schramm?
Yes.
Mr. Hunker?
Yes.
Mr. Eschman?
Yes.
Mrs. Armstrong?
Yes.
Mr. Rogers?
Yes.
Ms. Yezo?
Yes.
Reverend Agnew?
Yes.
And you have suspended the rules for three readings. What's the further pleasure of council? Mr. Rogers?
Make a motion to pass as read.
Motion by Mr. Rogers, second by Mr. Eschman. And we pass the ordinance as read. Is there any discussion? If not, we'll have a roll call vote.
Mr. Rogers?
Yes.
Ms. Yezo?
Yes.
Reverend Agnew?
Yes.
Mr. Schramm?
Yes.
Mr. Hunker?
Yes.
Mr. Eschman?
Yes.
And Mrs. Armstrong?
Yes.
And the ordinance is declared passed. Moving on to the vacating ordinance. Reverend Agnew. Motion by Reverend Agnew that we suspend the 72-hour rule. Do I have a second? Second by Mr. Schramm. Is there any discussion? If not, we'll have a roll call vote.
Reverend Agnew?
Yes.
Mr. Schramm?
Yes.
Mr. Hunker?
Yes.
Mr. Eshman?
Yes.
Mrs. Armstrong? Mr. Rogers?
Yes.
Ms. Yezo?
Yes.
By your action, you have suspended the 72-hour rule for reading the ordinance. We'll go ahead and read it.
An ordinance vacating a portion of Fayette Street in the city of Martins Ferry, Ohio.
Council's heard the reading of the ordinance. What's the pleasure of council? Mr. Hunker.
Suspend the rules, please.
Motion by Mr. Hunker that we suspend the rules for 3 readings. Second by Reverend Agnew. Is there any discussion? If not, we'll have a roll call vote.
Mr. Hunker?
Yes.
Mr. Eshman?
Yes.
Mrs. Armstrong? Mr. Rogers?
Yes.
Ms. Yezo?
Yes.
Reverend Agnew?
Yes.
Mr. Schramm?
Yes.
You have suspended the rules on the 3 readings. What's the further pleasure of council? Mr. Eshman.
I make a motion, we pass the ordinance as read.
Motion by Mr. Eshman, we pass the ordinance as read. Second by Mr. Rogers. Is there any discussion? If not, we'll have a roll call vote.
Mr. Eshman?
Yes.
Mrs. Armstrong?
Yes.
Mr. Rogers?
Yes.
Ms. Yezo?
Yes.
Reverend Agnew?
Yes.
Mr. Schramm?
Yes.
Mr. Hunker?
Yes.
And the ordinance is declared passed. There being no further legislation that I'm aware of, we'll move on to miscellaneous business. Mr. Hunker.
This on the street, when I was talking to Andy, there's some questions on the, what is it? Oh, gee, everything's slipping my mind now. But with the street, income tax and all that, could you get with Jack and get that information and we can schedule a finance meeting next week?
Okay, I can meet with Jack, go over and make sure where
Okay.
we are.
Wednesday?
Wednesday, I'm not gonna be here. I won't be here on Wednesday.
Thursday?
Thursday, Jack, you got some time?
Hmm?
I'm leaving Sunday, I'll be gone for a week.
Following week? Is that too long to wait?
I don't think it is.
Okay.
Just want to make sure everything's where we need to be.
Right.
So,
Following Monday,
How about that?
15th?
I'm not available the 15th, the 18th? Thursday,
That's fine.
18th?
Of this month?
Yeah.
I'm not available the 18th this month, I have a prior engagement. And, well, 24th, I got an appointment at 9 in the morning, and then the 18th, I got an appointment, I won't be here all day. Are you in Tuesday, Jack?
Yeah, Monday, Tuesday,
You're in Tuesday?
I should be,
Jack and I and Andy can meet Tuesday, and if you don't want to have a meeting Wednesday, I don't need to be here, we can meet Tuesday, and
Okay.
Andy will
That'd
be
be
here
fair.
Wednesday.
That all right with finance?
Yeah.
next
Okay.
Tuesday, we'll meet with Jack.
What's
Wednesday,
the
what
date?
time? They're gonna meet Jack the 9th, and the meeting will be the 10th.
10 o'clock.
10 a.m.
What time's good with you, 10, 11? You want to try, shoot for 10,
Bob, do
10
you want to
o'clock?
have the breakdown of the 1%,
10, Jack?
the income tax?
Well, that's what they'll be asking for. 10 a.m.? 10 a.m. on the 10th?
Oh, wait.
All right.
September 10th, is that the finance meeting?
Yes,
Okay, thank you.
thank you.
Still in the miscellaneous. We talked tonight, this is more for the minutes than anything else. May 21st meeting, we transferred $15,000 from general fund to recreation and agreed to $5,000 per month thereafter to be reviewed every 90 days. Those 90 days are up about right now. So sometime, maybe by next meeting, we should gather the information if that seems like still a good number. Mr. Hunter?
Could, Andy, could you check that information out for us when you get with Jack, you and John?
Okay.
Because that's part of some of our concerns is the rec too. I appreciate that. Thank you.
And what
And
did
should
you?
we have a recreation committee meeting before we meet, or just bring it back and just go from there?
Rick,
Great.
they're on finance,
Just
right?
on finance,
Yeah.
okay?
We can
Finance,
deal-
those
we can
same
deal
two
with it,
go-
finance.
Okay.
Will you two be finance and rec? Would you?
Okay. That'll work.
Reports of officers.
Well, that's Jim.
I know. Mr. Schramm, reports of officers.
Yes, I'd like to make a motion that we receive reports of officers and management and incorporate these into the minutes.
I have a motion by Mr. Schramm to note that we've received the reports of officers and that these will be included in the minutes. Second by Mr. Hunker. Is there any discussion on that? If not, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. That motion carries. Mrs. Armstrong.
I make sure that Jim.
I have a motion by Mrs. Armstrong that we adjourn, second by,
No, I just want to make everyone aware that on October the 12th at 3 o'clock, St. Mary Church will be celebrating its 150th anniversary of its presence in the city, with special worship at 3 o'clock and a catered dinner following. And this is an election year, and it might do some of us good if we could be physically present to support our endeavor as St. Mary Church. And it may be good to show your face. And if you would like to go to the dinner, if you would let me know next meeting, I could relay that, because we need to know about how many people will be there. So you're all invited. If you choose to attend, if you let me know, I can put in a reservation for you.
thank you, sir.
Now I second Mrs. Armstrong's.
Now, I have a motion by Mrs. Armstrong and a second by Mr. Rogers. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. And we will adjourn with a salute to the flag.
Hurry, they're